Hello everyone, I hope you're all okay. Welcome to another topic lesson. This is going to be our first PSHE lesson that we're doing online. I hope you're all okay, hope your families are okay. But I want to start off this lesson by saying Happy New Year. I hope you had a nice Christmas break, a nice New Year. This year is going to be a lot better. I know it started off a bit shaky at the moment, but it will be a good year. We're going to make sure it is, okay, especially at school for our learning, because that's very important. This year we've just gone into the year 2021. You can also say 2021, it doesn't really matter, but it's a new year, and that means a fresh start, okay? Because it's a new year and a fresh start, a lot of people like to call this New Year's resolutions. We've all heard that before, but a lot of you might not be too sure what that actually means, okay? But a New Year's resolution, people see this as a whole year to try something new they've never tried before, or they've been too worried to try. They see this as something that a whole year for you to get better at something that you might not be as good at the moment, okay? There's lots of different things that people make New Year's resolutions on, and we're going to get onto that, okay? But a different way of saying New Year's resolutions is turning over a new leaf, okay? So can you say turning over a new leaf for me? Really good, okay? So when people say, oh, I'm going to turn over a new leaf, or I really want to turn over a new leaf this year, that could mean lots of different things, by doing lots of different things, sorry. But in general, that means I'm going to start afresh, start something new, try and be better at something, okay? I've made some New Year's resolutions, and lots of other people do, and I'll get onto that later on. But it's important to know that turning over a new leaf is basically the same as saying a New Year's resolution, or having a fresh start, basically, okay? So I'm going to give you, when I finish speaking, 10 seconds to think, okay? What kind of ways, you can think of as many as you want, even if you think of one, that's perfectly fine, okay? What kind of ways do you think people want to turn over a new leaf? So I'll give you one quick example just to get your brain going. One thing that a lot of people try to do is improve their fitness. They do more exercise, because that's very important, as we know from our PE lessons, is to do more exercise, because it's good for our head and it's good for our body, which is what we need. We do exercise a lot. That's how we get healthier, okay? But what kind of ways do you think, other than exercise, do you think people would like to turn over a new leaf? I'm going to give you 10 seconds now to have a little think to yourself, or talk to an adult. Off you go. Okay, all right. If that's not enough time, you can do it afterwards, don't worry, or even pause the video now if you need to, okay? But if not, I've thought of a few examples that are very common ways that people like to turn over a new leaf at the start of each year. The first one involves fitness. Like I've said, people like to do more exercise, whether that's jogging, whether that's walking to school or work or the shop rather than driving. It could be going to the gym, even though they're shut right now. Playing more football, like I like doing, like my class palm tree now. Or tennis, cheerleading. It could be any kind of activity that means it gets your heart racing, gets you sweating, gets you panting, breathing heavy, because that means you're working hard and your body is having to work harder, okay? That's one thing, because people think they don't do enough exercise. Another one is, it links in with the healthy fitness, it's healthy eating. People feel like they don't eat healthy enough. And personally, I feel like eating healthy is more important than doing exercise at sometimes, because people do exercise, but they don't eat healthy, so it's not really going to work. But we've done in all of our lessons in year 1, we've been doing about a healthy packed lunch. So we know all about a healthy balanced diet. It's okay to have some chocolate or a fizzy drink, but only a small amount, so that you're having the right balance with fruit and veg and everything else. Okay, that's what you need. The next thing that people like to turn over a new leaf is, someone said, trying to be happier. So I know that with coronavirus and going on, it can be quite difficult because we're not even allowed in school. But it doesn't mean that you have to be sad all the time, because you can still see us as teachers. You can still kind of watch the telly, read books, which is very important, and still exercise, which is very important. So you need to try and be happy, even if you have to fake a laugh each day. That's fine, because when you fake a laugh, it makes your body automatically feel happier, and then you'll start actually laughing yourself. It's a weird thing, but believe me, it works. Okay. Another one, people feel like they don't spend enough time with their friends or their family. And again, with coronavirus going on, it is quite difficult at the moment, but it's very important for people to spend time with their friends and family. Okay. And people feel like when they turn over their new leaf at the start of each year, they need to do that. So that's an important one. Or another one is saving more money, because people feel like they don't save enough money, and saving money is very important. Okay. And our last one, it links in with our schoolwork. It's improving your handwriting skills. Okay. Because when I was at school, I struggled with my handwriting for a bit, but I made it a New Year's resolution at one of the years to improve it. And I made sure I focused on it. I made sure I made it neat. I tried really hard, and I got really happy with my handwriting. So that's how I turned over a new leaf in 1 year. Okay. But one of my New Year's resolutions for this year is going to be staying with my fitness. I need to make sure that I push myself and I do fitness every single day, because I do it, but I feel like I could do it more. And that's my New Year's resolution. And so far, I'm doing really good. Okay. Right. So what you're going to do for your task, I'm going to load a picture of a leaf. Like we've said, turning over a new leaf. Okay. So I'm going to put a picture of a leaf as a link to this post. All right. And what you need to do, you need to write down either inside it, around it, anywhere. You need to write down 3 ways that you feel like you can turn over a new leaf. So if it's your reading skills, if it's the amount of exercise you do, the amount of reading you do, one of your ones could be to make someone laugh each day. Something really small, but it's a really good one to have. So you think of anything. Ask for an adult's help if you need it. That's fine. But I want to see your 3 ways that you're going to turn over a new leaf. And then you can screenshot it or save it and post it on our blog for us to see. If that's a struggle, you can always reply as a comment or send me a message with your 3. So label it 1, 2, 3 and write them down. Okay, that's perfectly fine. But I'm really looking forward to hearing these. Okay, guys.